Hi, I'm Greg Weiland. I've been in the marine industry for over 40 years, 33 years at a local dealership and 7 years at a marine manufacturer.
I'm Joel Daly. I've been in the marine industry for about 15 years, primarily in the seating industry.
My name's Brad Fishburne. I've been working in the boat industry, well, it was like 1980.
My name's Chelsea. I've been around the marine industry my whole life, working in the marine industry for 15 years.
I'm Melissa DeFrancisco. I've been in the pontoon boat industry for 12 years, in every department from sales, service, marketing, and everything in between.
I'm Jeremy Warfel. I've been in the marine industry, particularly the pontoon industry, for over 27 years.
My name is Gabe Marshall. I've been in the marine industry for 25 years. Literally, my first job when I was 16 was cleaning boats at a marina. All these years later, I've had experience in building, manufacturing, engineering, and testing.
I'm Andrew Bona. I've been in the industry for over 20 years. I've worked in various roles, which really just provides me with an experience and a taste for what's expected from the marine industry in building pontoon boats.
Just being a part of creating it and seeing it from the beginning up until now, a year and a half or so in.
Feels like a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of pent-up anxiety about how to perform up to our customers' expectations.
I'm excited because we have an opportunity to build a better boat, to build a better product, to do things the way they should be done, and to really provide a product that people are going to love and love to use.
What excites me the most is probably what it's going to do for the people, the customer, the dealers, the suppliers, and our fellow co-workers.
We're trying to build a pontoon boat for people who really understand pontoon boats and want something that they haven't been able to get their hands on yet. That's exciting.
When you hear new boat brand, you're thinking risk, unknowns, or maybe even guesswork. But that's not what this is. We're a group of experienced, passionate boat builders that have one thing in mind: building the best boat in the industry.
We've got decades of experience in the marine industry, not just the marine industry, in the pontoon segment.
We didn't start this company to blend in. We started it to rethink, redesign, and redefine what's possible.
Changing it for our suppliers, changing it for our employees, changing it for our customers, both the dealers and the retail customers.
We want to make sure our product is looking good and comfortable to be in it all day. We want to go to the performance side. It's stable and it handles great out on the water.
Not just something that looks better, but something that performs better. Real innovation where it matters most.
To build a product that stands the test of time, it really has to hold value. You can't depend on gimmicks to make the boat. What we're after is something everybody wants right off the shelf, and yet serves them well for years to come.
There's no better time than the present. You've got customers that are craving a great value for their dollar. A lot of other brands have done a good job. They've brought us to a certain place, but we need to take it above and beyond.
In order to be a part of a startup, you have to be bold. And I felt bold because I trust the people that are in this company.
Ultimately, we all showed up here because we wanted to build the best boat in the industry, and we knew that the people that we were around were capable of doing that. That wasn't just a foolish guess. I mean, we had education and experience to know that this team is going to really succeed.
Our team has thought from the ground up, from materials to how those materials come together. They questioned everything. They saw what worked in the past and what added the most value to consumers. That's really what they honed in on.
Nothing's set in stone, and it's a point where we can be pretty flexible, and with feedback we can respond and change the product pretty quickly.
Agile. You can really move quick, make decisions, and you can be responsive to changing environments, changing customer needs, changing competitive landscape.
When you're a new company, you don't have rows and rows of equipment and things like that you can't just change over overnight. Here, that goes pretty quick if we need to do something. A lot of the manufacturing equipment has improved over the years, and that's helped. There's been some fundamental ways we've been looking at how to build the boat, and it's like, hey, this is how we always did it. and we were never totally happy with some of those things. So what we were able to do is play with this stuff a little bit and develop it. And what's been nice too is our manufacturing guys aren't all tied up in manufacturing right now. So they're able to get involved with, hey, should we build it this way? Should we build it that way?
One of the biggest challenges we face in an industry like this is getting the right parts to the right place on time. You know, I felt like having the experience as a supplier would lend itself well to being able to come here and contribute in a different way than maybe some of the guys from just the OEM side would be able to do. We'll be as good at procurement of our raw materials as we will be in the execution of the finished product.
Some of these incremental improvements that we make really pay off in a startup company. However, if you're at another company that has a lot of legacy product, sometimes the juice isn't worth the squeeze. And so that's one of the advantages that we have here.
How do we get started? Blank sheet of paper. You start from scratch, and that's a very freeing experience. What does our customer really want? What is their use case? What creates the best memories on the water, and how can we create the best value for their hard-earned dollars?
Whatever we dream up and we think we can build, we have an opportunity to do that.
We really sat there and flipped through our Rolodex of all those moments in our life that we said, if we could capture this and put that to a product, what would that look like?
It's really been a privilege to start from a blank slate with this opportunity, because it's an opportunity for us to break paradigms in the manufacturing avenue, to break paradigms as far as what a product should be like.
It's like building a whole house from scratch, and then you can kind of plan it all out. And so we've been able to plan for things that we had to learn the hard way over the years.
To really eliminate the problems that we know exist out there, especially among other brands, and to really engineer those problems out of the boat.
We've got all new tooling and technology. That way we're not limited on what we can build.
We're not confined and handcuffed by having to do things the way that they're set up to just because of limitations of existing facility, existing equipment.
There's no legacy product things that you have to keep supporting. And so you have this advantage of hindsight.
There's an opportunity to really do things right, the way we want to do them, to really take our time and think about every piece of the boat, everything that goes into it, how it's going to be built so it's easier to manufacture.
Evotti had a chance with a blank sheet of paper to think of 100 years of manufacturing prowess from the Midwest, all the way back to Henry Ford and his assembly line. We want to revolutionize it in a similar manner. We then also looked across the spectrum to see other industries. What materials were they using? What design cues were they using?
Just about every extrusion and piece and part it's a blank slate.
We're really able to slow down, stop, and examine the whole thing and examine every piece that goes into it so that it truly is the best way to do it.
It's challenging to do that, but it gives us an opportunity to bring all those together and do things in different ways that benefit all the different teams, which will in turn reflect to our dealers and our retail customers a very unique and special product.
We're a new player, but the team behind the build has been doing this for years.
We're a new company, yes, but this team, we've got decades, even centuries of experience in the marine industry.
Between the people who are here, there are more than 500 years in marine industry experience.
Not just in the marine segment, it's highly experienced in the pontoon space.
It's just like if you just tried to put together an all-star team of all the people that build boats, you'd be really hard-pressed to do any better than what we did.
We have a team that knows how to design, knows how to engineer, and knows how to build the best boats.
From production, design,
from manufacturing to engineering,
construction,
to sales, to retail sales, to working in dealerships at all sorts of levels in the marine industry.
Can't be more excited to be part of a team that Steve Vogel started. I respect Steve on a number of levels. Personal level, for sure. As a business mentor, for sure. But as one of the titans and the guys that brought pontoon boats into the forefront in the marine industry.
The talent, the experience, and the successes they have, I mean, the track record, it speaks for itself.
We know who we are. People who know us know what we're capable of, and they know how much we're servant leaders to them.
This team really values experience. We all work together, shoulder to shoulder.
For a brand new company and creating product, we've got the opportunity of experienced individuals. They've seen everything that's floated since Noah's Ark.
Not just industry veterans, it's made up of industry experts, people that are actually, that have done this for a long time, but have been at the top of what they do for a long time.
Obviously, knowledge is power, and we have a lot of knowledge when it comes to building boats and designing boats. So we've taken all that and put it all into this new product.
Being involved with a team that's so experienced as boaters themselves, that know how to provide the service and quality of the product to the retail public, to dealers, to be focused on the serviceability of the product, the manufacturability of the product.
There's very little that isn't anticipated or understood by these people, or that they haven't ran into in the past.
We have the knowledge that it takes to build a great product. We know what it takes to do that. That's really what's going to help set it apart. So we want consumers to love it, we want dealers to love it. It's going to look good, it's going to perform good because of that past knowledge that we have. We know what goes into it or what needs to go into it.
All so that we can build a better boat for our dealers and their customers.
People often say, culture eats policy for breakfast, and I understand that more now than when I was younger, I think. It's a whole lot more about the people and the interaction than just the boat.
It's a collaboration of people that do not want a title, just want to do the work, and they want to live for the quality of life.
We want to keep a good culture here internally in every department and every aspect of the business, not just here in the actual manufacturing facility.
Something that we're really obsessed and passionate about.
And it's a blessing to be involved in something that's like that. I think it's pretty cool.
One of the biggest things that drew me to this company was starting to understand the level of engineering that we were going to bring to this company. When you're building an entire boat, there are tons of components that go into the boat, and we're assembling all those components to try to make a finished unit. We can do that exceptionally well, but you can do that and not necessarily pay attention to all the details that you need to pay attention to.
We've built boats from the ground up, and we've also tore them apart from the top down. So to know how boats can evolve over time is critical.
We have the opportunity to just do things right from the beginning, to really stop and think about every piece of the boat. How's it going to work? How's it going to work together? Design out the problems that we know exist.
Because you want to build in that flexibility along with a structure that can support all the varied purposes our boat can use for. It can be used for cruising around the lake for a sunset view, or it can be used for high performance sports or just zipping around the waterfront.
And we know that it'll perform like nothing else as well.
We've kind of loosened the boats up a little bit as far as we put some extra displacement in areas of the hull to give us a little bit more of a ride on top of the water, however, yet still keeping a low profile. And then on the running surfaces, we've tried to dial them in to get that sweet spot where you have a smooth ride, because that's bottom line. If your pontoon's a rough riding boat, you might as well get a monohull. And so we focus on that and still try to throw in as much performance as we can without paying a penalty. It's a balancing act, and you kind of tune that for certain sizes of boats and the applications they might have.
But also, it's the design of all the components in the boat. You know, we have custom flooring, custom materials that we worked hard on for a year. Coming from the furniture space, you know, seams, things not lining up correctly. There's ways that we can design the furniture so that those things aren't even visually a problem. Everything's built from scratch, and there's really not a lot that's off the shelf.
Having that opportunity to start from the ground up, we really had that in mind when we were designing things. So dealers are going to like working on our boats when they do need to work on them. We've created access to everything. Everything's easily removable. We've taken into account the routing of the wiring, how the boat itself assembles together, all the way down to the smallest little things to help make that easier for the dealers.
We designed it so that they do not need specialty tools or specialty training to complete those repairs. Why? Because we want that boat back on the water as soon as possible.
Every effort was made to make a high quality, high value product for our customer.
It's a joy to be able to come to work because I know what these people are designing and the way that it's going to get built. I have great confidence.
And build a product that dealers will love and consumers will love.
Our experience is what makes us a true partner to our dealer network. We're not just guessing, we're building what we know they need.
We listen. We've been there before. We know the struggles that they have, and we learn to earn their trust.
We want to come alongside of dealers and have them give us the feedback that they need and things that they need.
The dealers over the decades have been a huge shot in the arm for the product. We've been over to dealers, testing boats, getting their feedback. The feedback that these guys give you, some of these dealers, they just know so much about boats. And some of them, they know a lot about the customer.
We know that they're under a tremendous amount of pressure in a seasonal business. And we know that their customers should hold us to high standards. We pick the best dealer partners for that reason, because we know that they can support those customers' expectations.
We've seen the headaches that dealers can go through when things aren't done right or when they're not heard. So we want to do things right and we want to listen to our dealers. But we also want our boat to sell to consumers as well. So we want to give them a product that's easy to sell, easy to service, and because of our background, we've seen what it takes to do that.
Every day, think about how can we be easy to do business with. We've got several members on our team that have worked at dealerships. We bring that knowledge into all of our product decisions, all of our sales decisions, all of our financing decisions, and we really try to give them a turnkey solution, both with our product and also with our support after the fact.
The quality of our product is very paramount to us, but it's not just the quality of our product, it's the quality of our relationships. If we don't have a quality relationship, it's lost on someone. So that's what we want to do, is we want to have quality, not just with what we do and build, but with those relationships and be genuine about it.
That's why we built this company the way we did, with one goal in mind: to be the best partner you've ever had.
We want to listen to our dealers, come alongside them and support them, and by giving them the best product and the best support, we're going to do great out here in the industry.
Boats that are easier to sell, easier to service, built right by the people who actually listen.
One thing that I think drew me to this company as much as anything else would be when I saw the sales team start to come together, and having experience with that sales team from the past as a supplier. I knew who these people were, what they were capable of, and that's what's getting me really amped, is to watch the demand for our products increase. But we also create the demand by building and putting an incredible product in the hands of end users.
You aren't checking boxes anymore. You're really finding out the insights of what consumers do on their product, which is easy for us because we're boaters ourselves. So we put ourselves in their shoes, we spend time on the water, we spend time interacting, and we interact with our ears, not our mouth, to really know what they want.
Well, we knew that as a team on that first test run of the prototype, that's a critical foundational piece to the entire product line. That we wanted to focus on the structure, making sure that supported the product line. It was quality. We wanted to make sure that the product performed in the correct way, so that we had gone through all the variations of that, the different situations that people might encounter on the water. You have to establish the foundation before you start dressing that up, before you deliver the aesthetics of the product, before you deliver the amenities and the features of the product. The things that people don't see, they have to be right, and they have to be able to support the longevity of the product and to give somebody a quality product for the entire life of the product. Testing the first prototypes is such an exciting feeling.
Our first shot, taking it from paper to a real boat and getting it on the water, it was truly an exciting day.
You're a little bit nervous because on the first performance test, you really don't know exactly what is going to happen.
We first got it on the water. Of course, the weather never tends to cooperate, so it was cold out, but we were bubbling with excitement when we saw the way it performed.
The turning ability is fantastic. The displacement of the boats is fantastic.
It was easy to plane, it was easy to handle, performance, speed-wise, it hit every part of what we were looking for.
We feel that in all aspects of this product, we'll be able to exceed the product that's out on the market today, and we're really excited to present that.
Come be a part of Team Evotti.
We'd like you to join the evolution that we call Evotti.
Be part of the Evotti team.
Get on the water with us.
Come join us.
We look forward to you being part of our team.
Let's build something together.
I think it's going to be a fun ride.